Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today a control that you might have forgotten exists, but with the new set and Helix, it kinda has a new life on its own, especially that with all the aggro meta, Archangel of Wrath with those Mardu colors is amazing. It kills everything. What more, you can use Lockdown, and the Robbery, and Helix. So, I mean, this is a pretty serious contender for a control. Alright, and if you think that we are doing a pretty decent job with Magic, with daily uploads nearly 2 years every single day, please consider subscribing and liking the video. This really helps, supports me as a creator, so thank you for everyone who did it. And let's go into action, because I know you are excited for this one. Alright guys, pretty excited to play this one. We go first, we have Boros mana, however we won't be able to play Lightning Helix unless we draw a land. However, it's not a problem because we don't have Lightning Helix, we need to fish for a land. It's a land. That's perfect. And now we can play Lightning Helix. We have Celestus on turn 3, which is amazing. And we're against some interesting deck, probably a control. Alright, I definitely want to play Celestus as soon as possible. And I mean we start from here basically. A Robber will be huge card here. This and this is a dead draw, this is pretty bad. Emperor is okay, but not amazing. I don't see black mana yet. Alright, this is perfect. Man, Celestus as always absolutely carrying all my games, because oh boy, my draw is not perfect. And we discarded a permanent. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to go about it. This should be the Emperor. This should be the Emperor. It's not perfect, we definitely need to play a land, but they probably should start playing something at the end step, so let's prepare. Our cool plays. Haha, gotcha. Wow, so clever of me. It's just insane how we went between the spells, especially after he has shown that he has no counter spells. However, to be fair, he could draw them. He had like 2 draws, so it's fine. Alright, can I stop drawing like triple lockdowns? That would be so perfect. Because this is the worst card for the whole matchup, and we don't want to draw even one. So honestly, I'm going with Celestus, because that's how I draw. And I need to do something about it. That means we double cycle, right? And we might hit a land for this turn, which is wild. Can you imagine hitting your lands? Now I can, because I have Celestus. Man, this is such a huge play. With Robbery you want... oh boy. Oh boy. I actually want it, because I'm playing against my Splice Apparatus deck. And oh boy, is this like doppelganger something? It definitely feels like it, huh? Okay, this is definitely not mana value 1 or less, so probably not the best card in this situation. I need to resolve this and get rid of the apparatus, which will already be hard. I need him to forward or something like it. I know they don't want to. Can you, like, please tap, bro? The problem is they don't need to tap, and this is the turn when we need them to tap, and we cannot force it. They just should take the damage and do nothing, and we are in very bad spot. Oh boy, let's prepare for everything that is not perfect. They should just not play anything. If they put second counter, they can absolutely break us in one turn. Thank you. That is probably the only way we can try to go about it. I have to exile, right? No. We have the perfect mana. Listen, if they make disappear, I'm okay, because they cannot normalize with this mana. They need, like, this doesn't get discounted to 1. So they can play something. Is that make disappear and they win the game? Most likely. Alright, this is super good. Alright, it cost them the card, doesn't really accomplish anything. The 3 cards, you know, one could say it hurts like crazy, and everyone would agree, because it does. There is no way to put it otherwise. Silver Scrutiny, very bad when your opponent plays it, very good when you play it. That's the way of control. Deadly Cover-Up, so... I mean, I could get rid of... Oh, this is huge. Man, if I can resolve this... Man, I have so little pressure. Like, they can absolutely ignore me forever. Oh boy, this is bad. I really think we use Celestus to fix our hand before this gets exiled. This way I can double draw, and I have double discards. Alright, I don't think this is a good card right now. To be fair, Croxa is probably worse. They do play Planeswalkers. You know what? Sorry, Croc. I hope you enjoyed the new card. In this case, it's just too much, man. I cannot risk it, and it's not a card good against control. This can work. I really need those lands. Alright, whatever. Listen, it's a whatever decision. I hope they won't play Planeswalker on a single turn when we discarded the Planeswalker removal. Also, the Planeswalkers don't get discounted. It's not the worst. You know, as long as they don't draw cards, I'm kinda okay with it. We absolutely play the land. So, 4 mana. This feels like Memory Rouge. How much robbery we can make? Only 5. 5 is not amazing. Reaction time? Do you want your good cool traits? I think we'll play the Forge, and we'll prepare the Emperor. For this reason, maybe I should minus, I don't know. But this feels a bit better, so we will see, we'll see. I'm not sure fully. Alright, this resolved. That's more than I expected. That means they have to farewell. So we should prepare for farewell on the next turn, I think. Right? Man, this is so good. Like, this is not the type of play they want to make. Scry helps them a little bit. 1 on top. Does it mean Silver Scrutiny? Maybe. They're not going for a trade, which is super telling. Alright guys, are you ready? I mean, I'm not playing anything, right? Deadly Cover-Up is not the end of the world. I cannot cast Robbery because it's too cheap. I will try. We will see what we get. I really don't think there's any point in not doing it. Tapland, that will be too slow, I think. Alright, enjoy the show. Exiling everything. I'm nearly sure he will play it. And we're also tapped, so he doesn't need to... Alright, again not drawing card. Drawing card with Rever is one of the most important parts. You know what? That's way better than I thought. I mean, that's some Forge action, right? They're the 26, but our damage ramps. That also means we cycle Celestus, and we activate probably the Robbery. Unless, we'll see what they play. Nothing. Oh, second Robbery. This is huge. So when they tap, right now we are prepared with all the mana in the world. They should be playing some counter spells, I think. And this goes on the Mind Splice Apparatus 4, so it's hard for them to protect. The problem is they have counter spells over us, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we probably need to keep pressuring them, holding mana for the Robber when they cannot respond. And when they finally play a Sweeper, the problem is they will have at least 8 mana, so it's Farewell and No More Lies. And I don't want to waste 3 cards on the Robbery. I mean, I can Robbery into Robbery, so they counter the first one. Man, this is perfect for me. This is actually so good, it's crazy. Oh man, they absolutely misidentified what's going on. And I will take it. Mardu taking some wins. Because, oh boy. How do we do it? How do we do it, guys? What don't I like here? I don't like Silver Scrutiny, this is their card. So we can go for 3 mana. Celestus stays, so I think we play the Anchorage. Still, let's start with this. And let's show our opponent why this was a very bad play, and they should never do it again. I mean, lockdowns are very useful, at least in this case. Alright, hi. And let's see the hand. Here's the Doppelgang. So they can go for what? 1? And they can make one copy of something. Good job. Good job. Oh, there goes your card advantage. You can copy the deck. Enjoy. Alright, not too many threats, to be honest. No Jace, no nothing. You know, a little bit aggressive, but we don't mind it, I think. So, if they play another Twilight, I mean, it could be a little bit of a problem. Maybe, just a little bit, because we have no answers. But honestly, we can beat those mites. And if he sweeps the board, it's like he loses everything. Man, he actually showed us the full hand. So, 2, 1, 2. They can go for 2 permanents. So they can go Double Forge, and then we exile one of them, and ours is better, so we are pretty fine. Like, the fact that we are so many turns ahead of his Forge, if he wants to go for it, sure. It still costs more, right? Because it's a copy, but it has converted mana cost. The wording is copy of a permanent. So I think it includes mana cost, as we can see. Sure. Do you want to swing? That's interesting. They decided to go for this play. They're 24th, so that's something for them. I also have the Anchorage. Alright, let's play the Mirrex. I don't think we'll have time to use it, but you know, it's kinda okay. 3 mana, so 4 mana total, goes to one of those. We can go Aether Anchorage, which sounds pretty bad. We could go for the Robbery, but it will take such a long time to exile them. We need to answer this first. And marches are really good. Listen, for science. Okay, only this is allowed. So we are correct. It has converted mana cost. I want to be sure, like, we knew about it, that it makes sense because you can see convert mana cost, but why not make sure? And I mean the Emperor, right? We know about the card, so I guess we can just attack. You can see that the damage ramps pretty heavily. They will have one forge, we will have one forge that is more advanced. I don't know, man. I don't think we go for it, right? If they draw counterspell, they're just really good at magic, and I'll take it. I want to be reactive, because showing Emperor is a huge deal, especially that I have to make a creature, and then their sweepers are way, way better. When we play at instant speed, it's just so much better. Okay, let's check if they have sweepers. I mean, they have a lot. They have a lot. Sure. This is 2 mana, so I don't think we can fight it normally. I will steal some cards and try to hit the sweeper from their deck. Unfortunately, they have a lot, so we are not guaranteed. Triple lands, so I kinda drained all of the lands from my opponent's deck, and that doesn't look great. I have sweepers, I have everything, but I still need to draw them. And I drew, like, basically all lands from both decks. Alright. I think I know what I have to do, and it will hurt. I'm not dead in 1 turn. I'm not dead in 1 turn, but I don't want to get hit by this. So if we go for Silver Scrutiny for a lot, 45, 28, alright, it should be fine. Okay, so we leave 5 mana, and we go for 3, 5 only. We draw 3 cards. How many we have? And I kinda wish I had one of the lockdowns right now. Not gonna lie. We still have double deadly cover-up, right? And one lockdown. 3 cards in 35. 10% to draw them. It's not the best chance, to be absolutely honest. We can also go for super high, you know, big scrutiny. If we go Emperor, it's what, 7 and 6. Not good enough, not good enough. We can also try to steal it from their deck. They should play a lot of sweepers, right? 3, 5. It's a hard choice, guys. I'm not sure which one is better. There should be a math behind it, but we are not doing it fully. Drawing from my deck only 3 cards feels bad. 8 damage, 11 damage, so even on the live game we will be a bit on the rough side. So I think we draw 3 cards. 3, 5. Let's draw 3 cards and see what we get. If not, we can always go for the Emperor or something. Not my favorite, to be honest. Duelist is not man, it's not looking great. Those are not good draws. If I go for the Forge, I set up a very slow lethal, but I need to defend first. I absolutely don't love it, guys. But this way I sack one of the cards, so maybe my next turn will be better. This creates a lot of pressure, but look at their life game. They are not even below 20. Okay, this is a card. Alright. Alright, guys. Maybe this will get us back into the game. I can get 6 poison. Live game will definitely help us raise a little bit. Like, we need to kill 7 tokens. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. Alright, we got rid of one of them. Archangel basically negates 3 of them, and that's huge. I need him to whiff for a moment, because, man, we are whiffing like crazy. Look at card advantage we have. We have 6 mana card advantage. Well, in 6 turns I will have extra 6 mana over my opponent. Yay! So yeah, it's pretty rough. Sometimes when you steal from their deck, you get only the bad cards for the matchup, and then, you know, it feels bad. Look at all the cool cards he has. Reverie negates 2 of the mites. Those cards are instant win, basically. Not instant win, but instant reverse of the whole situation. Union useless. Fading Hopes are okay. Cheap, and remove 1 of the creatures for free, and give you a scry. So most of... Alright. Still lands. Man, the amount of lands I'm drawing is a bit not perfect. So, and we can negate 1, 2, 3, 4. So we die. Alright. That means we need to robbery. And we have 5 and we go for 4. I mean, I need to draw a sweeper from one of the lands, man. One of the decks. I cannot beat the deck if I don't draw anything. Thank you. Being good at magic. Finally. Alright, that helps a lot. We also get the cool token, because the first player to Sunfall gets the cool token, and the second one gets a consolation prize of super bad token. Usually 1/1. Alright. Man, we made such a calculated risk. Twice in a row, and it didn't work for the first time, but it did for the second. And even though they are trying to race with our card, our is what? Basically 3 counters ahead. I mean, this is a lethal, basically. I also didn't draw a single Helix this game. Man, I have 4 Helixes here. I don't need land, I can keep playing their lands, so I can cycle and get my better cards. And it's important because our cards are way better. We won. Man, we actually won. So Archangel, 4, and we go Helix. That means I think we can also... Well, this is just 1 damage. Okay, let's not over... He might have something, alright? So we go 3. Helix is 2. And we have what? 5 mana. So we lose to them. We actually lose damage this way. Alright. So we just attack. It's not perfect. I think we can attack with Anchorage, but you know, it takes too long. Oh, it went through already? Man, what can I say? It was never even close, except the moment when we nearly lost. Alright, our opponent goes first. And by opponent I mean me. Good job, Sloth. You messed already commentary on turn 1. I actually will take it, because with Archangel of Wrath you kinda want to go up to 6 mana easily. Especially if your opponent is so good at magic that he, you know, plays a card. I don't really want to kill this chick. But you know what? I kinda want to Molten Collapse it, right? I think this is good enough. They didn't play Kumano faces Kakazan, so I don't think we'll have better targets. We don't pain ourselves, and don't forget Mirrex loses the cool, you know, the cool mana on the end of turn. We just need to survive until, you know, those 2 cards. Alright, there's potential here. Just making sure I have the correct mana. We don't really want to kill Feldon with the Helix. The Greed. If Greed kills me, I deserve to lose, so it's fine. It's fine. We need double white for this one. I mean, this is a very good trade, and we're at 13. So I think we can afford it, because then we can play one of those cards and then go into 6 mana Archangel, hopefully. Man, I couldn't script this game better. Oh yeah, can you feel the Helix? When he can play Godric and I don't even care. Bruh, absolutely. Enjoy your 1 damage to someone's face. To the winner's face. Sure? Man, it's so good. Oh man, it's disgustingly good. Man, we have all the anti-aggro cards right now in hand. And they can do nothing. And I actually won't cycle. Like, my hand is perfect, why would I? I just don't want to discard, like, Robbery, because it's also a good card. Bro, what's up? What's up on the other side? I think he has a lot of burn, and he's stacking it to kill us in 1 turn, so I'm pretty sure Emperor will die. They, of course... Oh, they waited for a decision, that's crazy. I'm so proud. Man, they're learning basics of magic. It's so fun. It's like watching your... Okay, it's fine. Sloth, chill. We are a respectable channel for mono-red players, because, yeah, some of them play good. I heard. Alright, this is nothing we need to do. I honestly think we'll just live game. Like, how can he win against us if we go like this? Like, I will double spell. I don't need this. We swing, cause why not? I mean, if he keeps trading spells for my planeswalkers and this, like, I want him to make a board so I can clear it. And I like all of those cards. I really do. Like, we just cycle lands at this point or something. Right, he can trade, like, he cannot even, you know, threaten the board right now. But I will still block and see if he pumps it. Great. Sure. Oh, enjoy, my friend. They didn't even go for the creature. I will block because I hope that's a pump spell. Oh, you must feel so smart. You know what? Yeah, this is okay. This is a perfect target because this hits Godric. Oh wow, that sucks. They lost 2 cards and here's the Emperor. Oh man, it's just so good. I absolutely love it. This Samurai will be the death for them. I knew he has this little combat trick and he will use it. And you know what? Face the might of might. Alright? It sounded cool in my head, but it didn't in reality. Smark. The painful... Man, we are at 18. And this is the cool part about this whole, you know, Mard of... Sure. Oh, be my guest, my friend. You can use all of your cards from the hand. They are playing such a weird build. You generally, with mono red aggro, you don't want any cards that waste damage. So no, I don't think it's very good, you know, from their side, but I'll take it. You know what? Is there anything more fun? Okay, but first let's take the damage so they don't pump it. Is there anything more fun than killing mono red with their own creatures? Because I can show him how to play mono red, and oh boy! And this is a weird mono red. Not gonna lie. Do I have? Sure. Right, I have the right mana. Bro, this is how you play your deck. Look at this. So good at Magic. Oh, I love it. Out mono-redding mono-red. Bro, 16. I don't even care. Oh, they're killing their own stuff, but not very well. Nice. Nice. Let's show him. No, sorry. It's too important. This, 4-drop. Godric. And... Man, do you scoop to your own Godric? That's so mean. Alright, I went over the line, but I think we all enjoyed it, right? Tell me in the comments. Alright, our opponent goes first. And I mean, we have 3 Helix on turn 2, right? Not the... Oh boy. Man, I'm suspicious of some good trades that we are getting first. Really? The Bat again? The Bat of Doom that always steals my card. I think it's a lockdown, right? This is the only card that plays different than the rest. Otherwise, he's just removing Helix or Collapse and getting hit by the other one, so it makes no sense. And lockdown is a 2-for-1. Especially for black color, they have some troubles removing it. It's a weird one they went for this. Alright, Helix activated. Do they have something that gets hit by both modes? I don't think so. Sure. You want to tap more mana? I encourage it heavily. Cool. I mean, this is a good lockdown. I think they're risking that we didn't hit the mana, but they don't know that we are very good at Magic. So we drew it. And that means we basically solve all the issues. It is possible they have some, you know, enchantment removal, but it's so rare that I will absolutely take the risk. Generally they don't. There are like so few cards that does it. Another creature and there's Surveil. Alright. Well, that's probably the card, so we need to make sure that we have Helix, right? That's super important. Listen, it's not like we don't have to do it. Oh, but they can play more. Alright, never mind. Wait, we can just use this. I mean, this is good enough. Unless they play Sheoldred and we look like a fool. Alright. Alright. The only punish is some weird sacrifice effect that I don't think they should be playing with this kind of, you know, cards. Yes, we agree. Respectfully. They will get Surveil, no? Oh, it's 3 power. Sure. So, if we played it main phase, they could play another Gix Praetor, and then they will go at least 1 extra card, and that's not good. I mean, sure. They got some value. They should definitely do it. It's non-creature, so we're not getting very good value here. Oh, I don't have white mana anymore for the lockdown. That's pretty weird. So they will play it again. This is a 2-3. It's not bad. I think with Helix we have a little bit more time. And we can start getting like normal trades here. So let's not waste it, and we can still use Helix, right? This will be red mana, and we can use this as a white mana. Oh, but they get this stuff. Right. And this one has manas. I kinda messed it up. It's not a big deal, but I still messed it up. And do we have anything? We could go Takenuma, but it's probably not a great idea. 7 damage, that's a lot, man. I mean, this will happen again. Alright, you got me. No, we don't have double white. Okay, we are definitely going for this one. I have less time than I expected, right? Okay, this would fix situation, but we couldn't know about it. Good taps? Well, not really. Oh my god, tapper again? Really? This is actually really bad. I wanted to lock down. I knew that he taps one of the, you know... Ah, yeah. I should just pay attention to this. Like, it's not the first time. So if I flip, I can remove the collapse, maybe. It's not super great here. Alright, I think we have to go for it, man. Forge, super crazy slow. And we'll probably cycle it next. But I think it's better than the collapse that he has seen. Oh boy, another one? I need archangels, man. Because I'm nearly dead. Our hidden play of having the end for free. This is how we roll. 1. Absolutely not scared. So I will keep a blocker here. I could go Forge, but then if they play anything, I die instantly. Here at least I have a blocker and I have the end, so maybe we can catch like Sheoldred or something. I don't know. We need to live gain with Celestus in the next turns. Alright, it's not the worst, right? And this exiles. Which means nothing descended. Akrazot, bro. This is still a good card, so I will get rid of it, I think. Oh boy, it's so scary. This is decent. Alright, this is decent. I still don't have the right mana. Man, the tapper! But I guess we couldn't play it on this turn, right? So it's not the worst. I need Emperor though. Man, I need to play another spell. So I'm actually risking it. The last card they have seen. Alright, I mean, let's start. Let's start because it will take a while, right? And so we are life gaining and he's losing life every turn, but is it too late or we can manage to swing the full leaf out? Alright, that's an interesting one. I think it's not bad for us. 2 damage, like this scales quickly and we get Celestus, so up to 3. I mean, I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. We just needed a little bit of whiff. I will take the card. I don't think I will get anything better than what I have. It will be super hard to cast Robbery. So if the problem is they will get the discard. And I don't want to descend, right? But Emperor doesn't mean it's descending. It's just exiled. Down to 2. My favorite. Man, this Painland is doing work this game. And whip, no. But it doesn't die, bro.
I'm home.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No way. And we don't have the mana because we didn't hit a white land for the whole game. Well played, I'll give him that, but that was pretty good combination of cards to what we had, right? Come on, what a game. Alright guys, so let's talk about the deck, but first let's talk about the last game, because I was editing it and I checked the whole game and I made a few huge blunders. First, I honestly didn't really respect the damage that the deck of my opponent provided. I didn't expect those skeleton things that double buffed the skeletons for 8 damage with haste, and also the tapper absolutely got me, so if we tapped one time the lockdown, we would mitigate enough damage to survive. So there were some top decks with this dinosaur. I believe he played one in the whole deck and he drew it. However, the reason we lost was our misplace, my misplace to be specific, and yeah, the tapper combined with pretty bad draw on the mana base and also not having a single Archangel that would trade for double skeleton. So yeah, a lot of small mistakes. I also didn't remove the board as soon as possible. I wanted to get the greedy value, and I honestly saw mono black, so I didn't expect a lot of bursts. They were playing extremely bursty, version of mono black, and that caught me off guard. So definitely a lot of misplays on my part, so that's why we lost. I wouldn't blame the deck for this one. Second, I'm not sure if you have seen Kroxa in any of the games. However, we had Kroxa. It didn't ever come into play. So I removed it because I believe it's a mythic, so I don't want you to craft it. You can try it as a one slot. I believe I removed the 4th Archangel for this one, and it fits the Mardu colors. And we have some creatures, Sheoldred and Archangel, so sometimes you can get the, the value. Also Duelist, but it's not the prime target. So, fair warning, I didn't want to waste your wildcards on a card that I'm not sure if it even fits the deck. I wanted to test it and it never came into play, so no, that's kind of the thing. What I honestly didn't like is this. This never felt really good. I think we would much more success if you had if we had like nice, quick removal that even go for the throat, honestly. So I wanted to try it, but the second mode never came into play, and it never even had the target. I think Kumana is basically the only target, or some clue token, and it's so hard to activate, and it's not really super worth it at sorcery speed. It's just much better to have a good removal. The Forge was performing nicely, so the idea for the deck was also that you have Archangel, burn. Sheoldred, burn. Emperor is a burn in a way, because you cast it on the empty board at the end step, and it's like 3 damage at least with haste, basically. 12 damage with Helix, and Forge absolutely puts a clock on your opponent, which can be amplified with Helix. That's the idea. They don't expect that they will die so quickly. So yeah, you have extremely explosive potential. I still think the deck could be refined. Definitely those cards didn't match. The end was performing nicely. Maybe some mana-based tweaks, but honestly, I went a lot into Boros, so if there's any mana that I would be lacking, it should be black, but we still didn't hit the second white, and look how much we play. So I think it was just a bad draw, honestly. Maybe one of the events should be something else, like the Ox or something, but honestly, I like the deck. I think it can be tweaked in cool directions that we didn't explore yet, so we'll probably, keep playing it. You can also go Deadly Cover-Up or Sunfall. I decided Deadly Cover-Up because it's better against control, and it still should do the job, right? So yeah, that was my reasoning, and I stand by it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun deck, and we'll probably revisit it at some time. One thing I need to point out, you don't have Triumph for this one, and you can feel it. Some of the losses were due to mana, to color screw, basically. So yeah, the Triumph definitely makes a difference. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you for all the, all the comments and all the support as always. You're absolutely amazing. And yeah, pretty much happy to have you on the channel. Thank you for that, guys, and see you tomorrow.